Hi guys, Charlie Tango 1 here. I got tagged by my mate in the States, Robert, at Bluegrass Bushcraft. This is my first tagging I've ever done, so I don't quite know what I've got to do, but I have looked on some videos and they show you doing anything or something. I was going to hope to do this video out on my shoot, make it more authentic, but what with the wife being a little bit poorly, it's very awkward to do that. I don't want to leave her on her own. So what I decided I was going to do is, I don't know how much this I'm going to get in. I'm going to try and get in, it might be part 1 and part 2, I don't know, but we'll treat this as part 1 because I think I'm only allowed half an hour per video. Now, going back, cast your mind back to these pots, billy cans that I've done. I did show you how to make one into an oven. I'll stand up now so that we can get this on the camera. Let's just bring it round a bit. Now, yep, let's come down a bit as well. Now this one is the largest one, and what I've done with this was one I converted to an oven. Now you can either have stones in there with a wire cage if you want, put them in there, and that wire cage is, let's tell you, that's 4 inches tall in there. And then what you can do is you can have your bake tray, which is from one of the other billy cans, this one or this one, it's up to you which one you want. That one's a bit of rattle. This is the correct size for that one, so we don't really want this one, you need the smaller one. And that will stand in there on that wire mesh. I've got some volcanic rock in the bottom there. It helps to hold the heat for baking. You can put your bannock bread in there, or your muffin mix, or whatever it is you're going to put in there, and that can then go on the stove there if you like. Where are we? Yeah. Or you can, which I did show you earlier, put on its side. Obviously make sure you got the right, a decent cooker for it to stand on. And when you push the lid down, when you put your lid on, where are we? And shut that up, these clips, the metal ones, you get from the same place that you get these billy cans from, they hold the lid on. So you've got an oven that way, or an oven that way. Now, what I did do, let's take these out, and I'll show you the other way that I've done. What I did do was, I just got to try and remember to keep this in focus really, is I've done that. I cut up an ordinary cooling off tray, what the old wife uses for baking. You know, I put that in there, like that. Where are we? Have that in there like that and you can put your, you can use this small one yet again, still go in there and stand it on there like that. I still tend to put the stones in the bottom, as I say, to help with the temperature. Or you can go to Poundland or the Pound Stretcher or whatever and get these silly little things. Little very, bend them with your hands, put them in there, and you can, again, as I say, put that tray on there. I'm just doing it a bit quick there, but you can put that tray in there. I don't know if it goes that way or not actually, let's have a look. I think I've done it both ways, yeah. Right. No, it goes that way in there. That's the way that goes in there. And then again you put your tray in there and away you go. As I say, these clips hold the lid on if you want to use it like that. Both good ways to do it. So I've done some and I'm quite pleased with it, the way they've turned out. So that's my version of an oven out in the field. Now, as I said, I'd like to have done it out in on my shoot in the woods, where I do like getting up there, but I can't get up there actually. Right, so what I'm going to do now is this other one. I'm going to sit down for a minute. Oh, pin's raking. Oh, we should be able to get that in there, shouldn't we? Excuse me. This is the next, another pot size down. Again, that's got the clips on as well. Well, only one side though, I'll put them. Now, take this off here. The reason it's a little bit like that, it's not that stiff actually, but is because I've got some elastic around here. Just stapled it together, and it holds that lid on, and also it fits tight in here. So that's that jobbed. Oh, and they go in there as well actually, but I forgot to put them in. Must have those just in case. Just have a quick slurp of me drink, beer. Or as you say over there, buds. Right, now what I decided to do with this one is I decided to try and cook a meal. I said I was going to steam one. So I thought I'd have a go at it. Don't know what it's going to be like yet, so you might get a laugh. Now, oh, this is just one of my burners. That's a burner I'll put in there. That can go there. I made these are handy. What I've made this for, ordinary wire. Just bend it round a piece of wood or something, a couple of times. Bit of sprung wire if you want. It does spring in. But it's so, when that's in there, you can put that in there and you can pull that out there, because that's going to be hot. So that's what that's for. Now, if you're going to use this, I'll just empty this out. I've got all my that's the legs for that burner. Here's all my salt and peppers and my herbs and come what may. Good place to hold them all. Salt, pepper, vinegar. Do like a bit of seasoning. Can't beat it. Right, that's that. And what I've done is I've drilled holes in there. As you can see, I'm just making sure you can see the holes. Okay. When you do that, I've got, this is an earlier video I've done by the way, remember. I've got 2, 4, 6, I've got 8, I've got 9 holes in there, plus the 2 to hold one either side, to hold this, okay? So that can go in there like that, alright? Now, not forgetting, because it's going to steam, you need to drill yourself a couple of little pilot holes either side of this handle, just to so that the steam can get out. Otherwise, well, the lid's probably going to rattle a bit, you know, when it's boiling. But also, you need to get the steam out. Right, now, without further ado, I think what I'm going to do is, I've got some potatoes here. Let's put this on low. Come on. Right, put that little stove on low. Put my potatoes in here that I've cut up, alright. How many we need? Let's just chuck them in there and see what we got, eh? That's it. And what I thought I'd do as well, while I'm at it, chuck myself some carrots in. I like a few carrots. Another one there. There we go. I'm going to boil them. Like so. Put a bit of water in there. Here's some I got earlier. And I don't know if you're aware, but my mother always said to me, God rest her soul, anything that grows under the ground, put it down again, you always start in cold water. Anything that grows above the ground, you put in boiling water. Obviously kills all the bugs and all that other stuff like that. Right, so I'm going to put that in there like that. And I'm going to hold that up there like that because I don't want the handle to come down here and get all hot. So let's have that over there. No, down here I do. Right, that's that done. Turn it up a bit so we get something boiling. Right, then what we're going to do when it comes near to boiling, I like a bit of cabbage, so I'm going to stuff myself a nice little bit of shredded cabbage in there. So you can prep all this at home prior to going out, you know. Where are we? That's it. And I've got a nice bit of, and what I'm going to have with that is a nice bit of cold sliced ham that's cooked up yesterday. So I don't know how high I can. Oh, there we go, let's have it a bit higher and we'll see how we go. But bearing in mind, this is my first attempt at this, so it might not even work. You see the funny side of that. So anyway, that's that done, and as I say, shred up some bits of cabbage and what have you. And I think I might just put this in here because I know when it's going to start steaming, because I think the old lid's going to rattle. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to take it off first. Put that on there, and then I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to put that on there and then back on there. Right. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Well, let's hope. These are the ones for separating it, don't forget. I'm going to need them because that's going to be hot. So, without further ado, that's going to take 20 minutes or so to boil. So, how long have I got? I don't know how long I've had this on. So, there we go. Let's leave that boiling for a moment. And as I say, you can do this all on one cooker really. You could even do it over an open fire if you wanted to. I've only done it on this butane just to get wheels in motion. I can put this back, can't I? But as I say, this is my oven. I'm quite impressed with this. It does work very well. The only draw is you have to put that metal cage. You have to put that in first before you put the stones in, otherwise you can't get, well, for storing that is. Put that in, put that lid back on there, fold them up, That's it, let's take that out of the way, don't need that no more. But as I say, that's my oven, and that does very well, that does. Nice to do a bit of bannock in there, but I believe you people in the States, actually I think you done one, Robert, didn't you? You like your muffins, don't you? Knock up a bit of muffin mix, and you can put it in that tray in the oven. You don't have to have the gas high when you got it in the oven, or you can put it on one of those I forgot the name of them, the cover I sent you for your little firebox thing. You know, you can have it in there, you can regulate that but simply by a meth stove if you want, or by how much wood you put in. So, but you don't want to cook it too quick, otherwise it's going to be poggy in the middle. So let's just see how we go with that one. So what sounds like that could be boiling in a minute. So what I think I'll do is I really need to do the video in one, don't I, rather than doing it in two. Sorry, I do rab it on a bit. I'm just trying to nice bit of ham there, look at that. Doing me lovely, that will. So this is my return tag when someone tags you, apparently. I think my other friend out in the States there, he tagged me on something, or someone tagged him, and what he done is he decided to show people all the stuff he takes in his backpack for an overnight or something. So I think that's going to rattle, I think, when we got something in there. Really, I need to have something to lift that lid just to be. That's it, that'll lift it there, fair enough. And this metal clip, I've turned it round the other way, purely so I can hold the hand, it keeps the handle up so it don't get too hot when it flops down over by the burner. But if you turn it round the other way, you don't have to pull them apart to get them out the two holes. Turn it round the other way and it will hold the lid down and also keep the handle rigid while you can pour with the handle. So I can smell them greens starting to get a bit warm. So let's go in here. Ooh. I can hear something boiling. So let's turn this down a bit. Boiling, so I always give them about 20 minutes, so let's hope this video will do for 20 minutes. Here we go. That'll take us bang on 4 o'clock. Yeah, forgot to tell you, at the moment it's 20 to 4 in the afternoon UK time. I'm not sure what the time is over there, but when I've done this, if it's turned out okay, then, well, whether it turned out okay or not, I'm going to upload it, so I hope you pick it up, Robert. My other computer, I don't know if anyone's left me a message, my desktop one, has given up the ghost for some reason or other. The start button, I've got to get it repaired. But what's been happening, if there's been any new videos going up there. For some reason it goes on there because it's directly connected to me internet router, so it will go to that one first. So because my other one's a laptop, it will only pick that up via Wi-Fi. So there's a chap up the road, he's very good computers. I'll get him to put a new switch on there, get it up and running, and perhaps I can catch all you lads up to date, hopefully. But I've been a bit busy with the sorry, it appears like I'm just killing time really, but it's until that's done that there is not much more I can do other than turn it off, then come back to you. But yeah, I've been rather busy helping the gamekeeper getting the release pens and everything else ready for our poults when they come in. We're hoping it's now the 24th of July. We're hoping to have the poults in by the end of the month. So going to be a bit busy up there. Like, we've had to put all the old fox wire down and go around and check the pen to make sure there's no holes in it, which you're going to get anyway. Apparently we did get a badger got in there somewhere, so we've got him out, got all the waters, drinkers sorted out. We've got our feed coming in this week, so we're all up and running. So looking forward to it. I think we've got two new drives we're going to be trying out this year. So let's hope they work, because they're going to come straight out from the wood at the height of a tree. That's how steep the bank is, and we've got feed hoppers up in there, so when they come out we're going to be looking at 50 or 60 yards up in the air, so they're going to be quite high. Very challenging shots, I should think. Another slurp of my beer. But yeah, my wife's decided, she stopped over my grandsons for 3 days because they're on holiday now from school, and of course there's a daughter and son-in-law, they both work full time. And over here at the going rate for a childminder, £121, I don't know what that is in dollars, a week. That's a lot of money, and that's only school hours, which to me seems rather a lot. Well, we've got this little thing steaming like a good here, I believe. Let's have a look at it and see. Oh, looking good. Yeah, you got the old steam coming out. Put plenty of water in there so it didn't dry up. You don't want it to dry up, as the old tater's going to stick to the bottom of the jerry can. So there we go. Get out of it, fly. As I say, my first first tagging that I've ever done, like, and I would like to have done something a bit more interesting, shall we say, for you people, because watching a pot boil is like watching paint dry, isn't it? So, but yeah, let's see if the end result's as good as I'm hoping it's going to turn out to be. And if it is, then it's worth trying. But these billy cans are, honestly, I've got all, I think there's 4 or 5 of them total set. This is a second, this is the third to smallest one. It's big enough for one person, you know, that's the way I look at it. It's quite big enough to cook a meal up, potatoes, carrots, or whatever you want in the bottom there. You can even make a small stew in there, but you have those holes in there, that will steam it. So if you have too many holes in, you're going to have the steam come out too quick instead of it doing its job, which is to steam the veg. Plus the fact steamed veg is far more tasty than boiled veg because you're not boiling the goodness away. So my mum says. But there we go. I do like the greens, so but then you can get cabbage, you can chop that up, dice that up. You can prep that at home before you go and just put it in the old zip bags, you know, that seals them in there. Just compress it down so it blows the air out, and then zip the bag shut. And we go from there. But on the leatherwork side, it's been very quiet. You know, hadn't had much to do. Someone wanted me to do another Staffordshire Bull Terrier harness because the other one she had snapped. Got it from the shop. These some that they buy up in Birmingham. I use this is the bits of them I use for a pattern. I mean, look at that colour, and it's not even leather. To put it bluntly, it's crap. And so I cut it down. I thought that was my dog's. It's not. And use it as templates, like, you know. But they were for them big giant dogs. I don't know what they are. They were more or less like a horse. And it uses a lot of leather. So again, a lot of money in it. Anyway, made some of those and keeps him happy, but you've got to justify your price. Anyway, the one I've made is damn sight better than that. I've used some decent leather on it now, so that will last years, that one. I hope this is coming along fine. What are we on there? It's 1:45. Not too bad. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm trying to kill time here. This is boring for you people, so I'm going to call this end of part 1, and I'm going to come back with part 2. So watch this space with when this is completely done, because it's still got another quarter of an hour to do. Well, I'm going to cut it loose at that and come back to you with part 2. Take care.